Shout out to Bill Dixon for sending me this story that is coming out of Louisiana, where you have this freak of nature by the name of Harvey Joseph Fountain, who was 71 years of age, who was just charged on 100 counts of first-degree rape allegations. Let me say that again. 100 counts of first-degree rape. And the crazy part about this is this man is 71. He's 71 years of age. They say his charges date back to the damn 70s. That means for 40 years, this man has been getting away with first-degree rape. And they're just now catching him. Something tells me they knew all along, but they just let him skate on by, because there's no way in hell that a man, or anybody for that matter, should be able to get with raping, first degree rape for 40 years. 100 counts? That's 100 people. If you do the break it down, one count is one person. A 71-year-old demon was charged with 100 counts of first-degree rape after allegations surfaced of criminal sexual conduct involving minors dating as far back as the 1970s. Deputies received a tip on April 1st that Harvey Joseph Fountain was sexually involved with juveniles in the Pineville area, the Rapids Parish Sheriff's Office wrote in a Facebook post. An investigation allegedly uncovered evidence supporting the allegations that Fountain had perpetrated the sexually based crimes upon minors at various locations he had resided in the Pineville area. Deputies said the alleged crimes began in the early 1970s and continued through the early 1980s. Fountain was arrested in April on 50 counts of first-degree rape. Days later, additional victims were identified. The sheriff's office hasn't said how many. In the still jail, Fountain was charged with an additional 50 counts of first-degree rape. He remains jailed on the initial $500,000 bond, which in my opinion is way too low. Deputies said the investigation is still ongoing and more arrests or charges are possible. So that means that they possibly believe that he did not act alone, which wouldn't surprise me. And they also believe that there's more victims, which also would not surprise me whatsoever. Now, I have to give props to Bill Dixon for saying one thing. He wrote in the post that he tagged me in, he says, white people can abuse kids for decades and only face prosecution on their deathbed. Now, I was thinking that maybe he was on his deathbed. I was expecting to find that in there. But what he was meaning is that they will not get them until they're well up in age. Look at what happened with that bitch Carolyn Bryant. She came out on her damn deathbed, practically, it might as well be her deathbed, and admitted that she lied about the whole thing with Emmett Till. Well, we already knew you lied. You could have took that to your grave. All you made people want to do was go find your ass and actually find a way to help along with the process. And I'm speaking in code right now. But this is another story right here that doesn't shock nor surprise me. And you know what's so sad? That I have to say that almost after every video commentary I do about them involving cases like that. That lets you know that they come from a lineage of people that do this over and over and over again, but it constantly gets glossed over. They let this man get away with this for 40 years. 40 years, we're 4 decades, dating back to the 70s. But they said that what he was doing ranged from the 70s, the early 70s and early 80s. So basically he was operating this thing for about a good 10 years, but it took them an additional 30 years to actually catch him. They might as well just lock him up until the day he dies. Just throw him in the clink. If they can get Bill Cosby on hearsay, they can definitely they should get this guy when they actually have hardcore evidence that he did what he did. Now, his story with what he did is actually way more believable than whatever crap they came up with to build a case against Bill Cosby any day. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.